All right, guys, we're back, and today we have Joe Budden speaking on the Diddy hitting Cassie being removed from the pod. And yeah, shout out to Chicks for putting the clip online. I'm gonna jump right into it. Definitely been a freaking really tragic story. People really saw like at least a part of the terror that like Cassie was living under.
Hey man, all you Joe Budden podcast fans gotta relax, take a deep breath, go drink some tea
The JVP fans are from hardcore fans. I'll say that to the least. I'll say that at least.
and calm down. Now, a lot of podcast fans woke up this morning to hear Joe Budden's take on Diddy's assault video on Cassie. This was breaking news yesterday. A lot of people have been speaking out against Diddy, condemning Diddy. Obviously, seeing that shocking and horrific video that came out yesterday was pretty much the end of Diddy's career. So as somebody who looked up to Diddy, as somebody who was
Yeah, man. Up until probably these last year or two, like he was a hero to a lot of people. A lot of people wanted to emulate him in his career, his work ethic, and stuff like that. But he has, I wouldn't even consider these character flaws. They're just much greater than that. The dude has a monster side to him for a long time, and it's coming out. Obviously, everything's coming out to the light. He basically ran everything as if he was a mob boss.
Previously employed by Diddy. Anytime anything happens in the news with Diddy, people look forward to hearing Joe's opinions on it. Now, Joe does not do himself any
50.
favors with the way he treats any Diddy topics. It's either put behind a paywall or Joe does not speak enough about it. But if we're going to be honest, people want to see Joe shit on Diddy. People want to see him violate Diddy. They want to see Joe call Diddy all types of names. So when fans got to the podcast this morning and saw that the Diddy segment was actually taken out by Joe, obviously this was going to add more fuel to the fire. Joe actually started trending on Twitter this morning. People started speculating that Joe was scared of Diddy. Joe gets on Twitter Spaces to address the fans and also speaks on the real reason why he removed the segment. Here's what he said.
On a serious note, though, like you don't see how your silence on this topic is a large part of the reason why abuse continues to take place from people of power religiously. Because it's like people who have these relationships, people who actually know what's going on, they are afraid to actually speak on it because of that. Like you don't see that being a real thing.
I see that's a real thing. What does that have to do with me?
It has everything to do with you. You
Why?
are the
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, I guess everyone has the right to choose to speak on what they choose to speak on. It's not a secret that they've obviously had working relationships together. And yeah.
you have the one of the largest platforms, period. Not just hip hop, but one of the largest platforms, period. But specifically when it comes to hip hop, and then you have Diddy, who's made his name there, and your voice, the loudest voice in hip hop, is just silent on it, and it's been silent. And I can see if this was a one-time thing, but anytime something with Diddy has come up, there's always been some excuse. It's like, oh no, we got to paywall this. Oh no, we gotta wait till all the evidence comes out. Oh no, we can't do. And it's always something, one thing after another, where it's like you treat him like the boogeyman. And I'm waiting for the Joe I know to find his courage to speak on it, because I saw how you addressed the Duce Palooza conversation years ago.
Mm, strong message. All right. All right.
He's thinking before he speaks, obviously.
You niggas is nuts. Who else we got? Who else we
Yeah,
got? Come on, somebody say something,
and
goddamn it.
glossing
Yo,
over
do
it.
you guys ever just think that everything is not this deep conspiracy that y'all want it to be? Like, we were dead in the middle of our broadcast yesterday. Come on, I'll put the suspense to bed. We were in the middle of our show when that news broke. So we spoke about it for 4 minutes, and then at the end, before sleepers, we spoke about it for another 4 minutes, and then we went on about our day. And I went outside with Amani last night, and he said to me, "Hey man, I think y'all should readdress the Puff shit because y'all gonna
Of
get
course.
killed." And I said, "Why?" The story was breaking. We addressed it. He said, "Yeah, but it wasn't the address. It wasn't the."
Well, people want to hear your in-depth opinion on this. Like I said, I don't know how much of it has to do with him actually having had worked with him and having more of a personal relationship with him. But there's been a few outlets actually that kind of like they're walking on eggshells and they're basically running the same like they're running the same play. Well, he hasn't been arrested yet. These are just allegations. Not, but dude, that video footage is damning. It's all the evidence you need to know that the abuse was definitely taking place. You can't speculate and say no. This is just like a money grab. Nah, she was terrorized.
Address that is appropriate for what happened. That's why you say that. We did what we needed to do. Say, yeah, but I know y'all audience, and it was breaking in the moment. They wait from y'all. So I took it out. I took it out because it was insensitive for the moment. It was talking for 4 minutes about what happened, and then 3 minutes at the end is not the attention that
It's
the
not
story
enough.
needs, and it
Makes
ain't the
sense.
commentary that it needs. So I don't need to be the first one to run to something.
No, that's actually a good point. Because if you were to go and just basically, you're speaking so short on this major news, and it does seem insensitive. Like I don't expect them to, for you. I don't expect the fans to have you go on there and like do a deep dive live like on the podcast. Maybe they wanted to sit on the video and actually watch the video. I don't know, but like, yeah, but yeah, I see why he's saying it's like insensitive. Like if it were to come out and it's only 4 minutes out of the 3 hour podcast, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, there's definitely something going on there. So I guess it was a lose lose. But yeah, this is what happens when you become the biggest platform in hip hop. Not only that, but like honestly, they have a mainstream reach as well. A lot of their clips have gone viral and reached the casual fans, which says a lot about what he's built over there. But yeah,
We're gonna get to it on Wednesday, but what do that have to do with the way y'all are speaking in this moment? Why do y'all think after seeing a video like that somebody is running from a topic? Like I done told y'all the last time, I have absolutely zero ties with Diddy or anybody Diddy related outside of seeing his kids when I'm outside. Why do y'all think that somebody's scared to approach something? You niggas have been sounding stupid all morning long, and I didn't want it to continue all the way in the afternoon. So here we are. But some of y'all niggas, y'all are relating this stuff to like battle rap. Y'all talking about trade. Like, what are y'all doing? Get a grip. Get a grip, relax, go outside, kiss your family.
Now, I think this only adds more pressure to Joe on Wednesday to deliver an amazing breakdown of the video. Not only
and
that,
I
but
think
he's
he
gonna
will.
have to give the people what they want. Joe, you gotta see this all the way through. You gotta go in on Diddy. You gotta call him all types of wild names. People are gonna want you to have the same energy for Diddy that you had for Drake over these last couple of weeks. Now, if you guys are wondering where some of the other podcast hosts stand on this Diddy issue, Imani tweeted yesterday saying we have video proof, so ain't nothing else to question. Sean, Puffy, P. Diddy, Puff, Diddy, and Love Combs is a
All the
disgusting
monikers.
person, and anyone willing to defend his actions should seek therapy right along with him. This morning, Ice responded back to a very disgruntled podcast fan. Ice told the fan, I have zero control on what goes out on a pod, but let me be crystal clear. I don't fuck with that shit Puff did at all. Not in any capacity. I have been vocal about him from the jump. There is no debating or explaining for me. Fuck him and anyone who's cool with that. So these are
I
just some
concur.
sentiments to expect from the host on Wednesday. This is pretty much the energy people are gonna want to see from Joe on Wednesday. If not, there's gonna be chaos again. You guys get in the comments.
Yeah, man. I feel like he's gonna be on that type of timing too. Maybe it was a smart move to not just have like a brief moment in this long podcast and really devote the proper time and energy to this kind of topic. I even being said, even with the ties of them having worked together, at least like loosely with like I want to say him being under like Revolt, at least the production company. Um, but yeah, I do expect him to really go more in depth and really voice his opinions, especially after all this. People are waiting for it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Definitely like and subscribe. It does the channel wonders. And yeah, this story is freaking weird, man. But yeah, I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. Well, I hope you guys dug the video, and I hope to see you guys soon.